This evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Tim Belcher will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping up is Walt Weiss. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And now the first pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Hamilton is there for it. He's got it one away.
Batting second, the center fielder.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
No balls and a strike to count. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw gets him 2 down. Next up for the A's, Jose Canseco. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Left side of the infield into the shift. He's got it over to first, and that retires the side. A's are gone in order, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Dave Stewart, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Striding in is Alfredo Griffin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Canseco has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Next, it'll be Steve Sapp. First pitch of the AB now. Hit softly on the ground to third. Gonna be a tough play. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Gibson.
Next up for Los Angeles, Kirk Gibson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And the pitch. This is on the ground over to first, right to him, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network.
McGuire.
Second inning set to go, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Mark McGuire. Pitch on the way. And the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mark McGuire goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, number 36. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 31 gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Mike Marshall. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In the air to center. Center fielder on the run. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for two. Dave Henderson will come into the ball game now as he'll take over in center following the injury. Into the box now, Mike Shasha. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. On the ground to the right side. In time to first, and there are two away. So here is Jeff Hamilton. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Parker will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll move to the third with no score. Striding in for Oakland, Glenn Hubbard. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Carney, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the 1-0. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Hey, two runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
So now to the plate, Dave Stewart. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. So runners in scoring position, and here is Walt Weiss looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First delivery to him, and he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
From the belt, the pitch. Dave Henderson is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The set and the 1-1. Carney on third with two out. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. A's have to settle for just the one. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the A's 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Franklin Stubbs. And the pitch. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
He pulls this one into right. Canseco is there, one away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next for the Dodgers, number 31. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Tim Belcher, as with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Down the third baseline. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They still trail 1-0. set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Jose Canseco. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. In now, Mark McGuire. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard toward the right side, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Dave Parker.
At the plate, Dave Parker, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. And now in the box, number 36. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. McGuire at second with 2 down. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. From the stretch, the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland, but they're up 1-0.
To get the blessing from the brethren. The brethren. I got my blessing because the Father never left him.
Griffin.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be the first-year shortstop, Alfredo Griffin. And now a pitch on the way. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. One and 1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this will be put away easily for the out.
The batter,
So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the two top speeds thus far. Next to stand in is Steve Sapp, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
At the plate now, Kirk Gibson, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Now the 2-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Standing in now, Mike Marshall. Fly ball out toward left center field. Parker's in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Into the box now, Mike Shasha, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Stepping in now, Jeff Hamilton, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 22, Franklin Stubbs.
Next, here is Franklin Stubbs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Shasha leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Grounded to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We played 4 full. It's the Dodgers 3 and the A's 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First offering on its way. Glenn Hubbard is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
The 1-1 home. And here's a ball hit in the air, and that will end up a foul ball. Hit out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, number 4.
So now here is Carney. He singled in his first AB. Here it comes. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So now to the plate, Dave Stewart. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A's are gone in order. Score holds, it's 3-1.
Trust me when I tell you no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a brew. I'm lessons, I'm...
Digging in will be number 31. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right, and the Dodgers move out in front now, 4-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
To the plate now, Tim Belcher. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
At the plate, Alfredo Griffin. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
At the plate now, Steve Sapp.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 4-1 LA. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Walt Weiss. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff, but he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
The 1-2. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And it's fouled away. On the ground to third. He's right there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So now into the box is Dave Henderson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pitch is popped up, but this will land untouched. The next 0-2. Scorched to third, reined in, and there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 33, Jose Canseco.
And now Jose Canseco. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail it 4-1. And stepping in, Kirk Gibson. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Right side, but it's well foul.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Standing in now, Mike Marshall, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Now here it comes. And this is lined hard to deep left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now, Mike Shasha.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they lead it 4-1. Now it'll be Mark McGuire. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box, Dave Parker. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, ball 1.
swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now batting, number 36.
Next, it'll be number 36. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
One run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Number 32 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for Oakland, number 32.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in as the rookie third baseman, Jeff Hamilton. Here's the first pitch. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
He froze him on the fastball there. Jeff Hamilton sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Next up is Franklin Stubbs. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, number 31.
Now at the plate is number 31. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tim Belcher. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Rick Dempsey will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back safely. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. Here's the 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Alejandro Pena has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. At the plate now is Glenn Hubbard. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Stepping in now, Carney, and he fouls this one off. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
0-2. Here it is.
Ball inside.
In the air, down the line and left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. This one's flared out toward left. Griffin backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Ron Haas will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch of the AB on its way as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Two out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Now the pitch. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
At the plate, Walt Weiss, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 2-out double left stranded. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Gene Nelson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Alfredo Griffin will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Lined but speared on a hop, and there's 1 away.
Oh man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it though, and then make the out at first.
Next to dig in, Steve Sapp flew out last time up.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Into the box, Kirk Gibson struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
The catcher, number
Next to hit
14.
is Mike Shasha. He flew out in his last debut. Now the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple, but they lead it 4-1. Jay Howell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Dave Henderson.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Skied into straightaway right. Gibson is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The right fielder, number 33, Jose Canseco.
Now to bat, Jose Canseco. First offering on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Mark McGuire. 0-1 the count. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Tim Belcher earns the victory on the mound. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.